dimension to the picture. You can go further than this.
I agree.
You can go further. That's so you can stop here and say, well, this part's nice, and this is a little bit problematic, and this is worrying me, but it's fine, it's okay. But maybe pull this out, maybe stuck up books, took the cat that's sleeping in the corner and stuck him there and told him to go to sleep and drink some milk here. The bowl of the milk was white, so you had a cat drinking out of a bowl, and the bowl of the milk was white, and then somehow or another the whites relate back to this, and then all of a sudden you got some sort of visual dynamic thing. So that's where I have the problem. What do you think?
She's not the of these steps.
No, but it's good. It is parts of the step, you see. You got good here. This is good.
And most people here, I told you from the beginning, it's really, really difficult to get everything right. It's so difficult. So if you got a few steps right, that's good, It's good that you got that right, and it's good in your pictures that you got that the idea that the tree and then the donkey below, that's a good step. You've got something in there. Everybody, you got the bicycle that was nice in relationship to the wall. So those are all, you've got some good relationships there. There are a few things that went wrong, but you're moving in a good direction. So each picture, you should take the good things in the picture and build on them. And not be aware of the things that don't work and try not to repeat the same problem again. So I think it's important that it's understanding, that's my job, If I went to a doctor and he's going to say, well, Roger, you should do, maybe this is wrong with you, and maybe you should take a vitamin X, and maybe you should do more of this and more. The doctor's I'm not going to walk in and he says, well, you're perfect, you're Superman. Roger's Superman. You're not going to be Superman. I'm not going to be Superman. He's going to find different things wrong with you. It's the same in every field that you're involved in. So, you shouldn't, it's very important that you take what I say and also build on what I say, not just say, oh, well, look, I'm doing bad work, this guy doesn't like my work. Please, that's not the purpose of what I'm here for. If you have one or two good things in the picture, that's good. You should be happy. Don't get upset about it. You shouldn't. Yeah, one or two good things, that's good. She's got this nice thing, that's good. You've made a step forward, step one. It's good.
Thank you. Anybody else have a last question?
Yeah, well, I'm here for the next few days. If you could find me between here and there or whatever, and there's always more than welcoming. Please feel free to come to my exhibition tomorrow. So we have some pictures from the boarding house there.
And I think it's been very courageous to show me their work. I would do much of my work to practice there.
But I don't bite as hard as I used to. No, but I think everybody's doing some good work, and just keep at it. I don't have it. Life's hard. Never gets any easier.
When you do workshops, what do you do? I mean, every day you go bring pictures and you ask what you do.
Yeah, I look at the pictures and I still use film. I use a roll of flash, 6x6. So I take the pictures and usually develop the film. I get it back in a day or two. I usually don't reshoot the picture.
No, I mean, when you teach, do you get to the stage where you get to the meaning of the work?
I never think about the meaning of the work. It's either there or it's not there. I don't really worry about the meaning. It's either that the meaning has an inherent ambiguity or inherent, what word should I? It inherently fits my idea of what a good photograph is. and I feel satisfied with it, or I feel it's incoherent, or it doesn't get to the level I want it to get to, and then I don't take it further. It just sits as a contact sheet. With a lot of pictures, you actually have to, the last step, and I know I said this when I walked in here, the last step is you got to blow the picture up. Let's look at it for a while. You've got to blow your pictures up. The computer's not enough. That's what I didn't grow up in the computer generation, but I still believe it's good to have a picture, make pictures, stick them on the wall, look at them for a while, not just stick with this computer all the time. You're not going to sell the picture on the computer, you're going to have to blow it up. You see a lot of things when you blow them up, that you do good things and bad things, and you learn more by blowing the pictures up and looking at them on the computer. So it's important, it costs more money, and it's a job, but it's worth it in the end. You learn more that way. You really do. And even if you make contact sheets, sometimes it's better than just looking at it. This exaggerates everything with the light, It illuminates things, and the print's not the same as this. It won't be the same. It might be better, it might be worse. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but it won't be the same. And what you're going to have to sell is a print. You're not going to sell, something from the computer. So I don't know how much it costs or what their problems are, but but it's a big expense. I recently bought the printer, one of these 9800, 9900 Epson printers. I bought one about 6 months ago. It was a very good investment. So my next series, my bird series, is the first. I won't print on the first series. I won't print on silver paper. I'm going to use, still use negatives, but the next series are going to print digital pigment prints.
Maybe because it's getting late, you're welcome to stay. We go back to the daily. Sure. Huh? We need some feedback for keeping working tonight. We don't have too much time, so anybody will.
I think I'll save a minute to then go.
Anybody needs some feedback to know how to keep going tonight? We don't have time to get all the work. Can you tell me what you did last night?
Last night is I walk around and I just want to capture the boys and girls together.
Sorry?
Boys and girls.
Yeah. Can you show me?
Now?
Yeah.
May I order something?